In the early hours of Monday, July 28th, the northern Thai province of Chiang Rai awoke to a crisis that would rapidly escalate into one of the region's most severe flooding events in recent years. Torrential rains, driven by a persistent low-pressure system and intensified by the seasonal southwest monsoon, caused the Sai River to breach its banks, inundating homes, markets, and critical infrastructure across Mae Sai district. By 7:30 a.m., local authorities had declared a red-level emergency alert, urging thousands of residents in high-risk zones to evacuate immediately. The Thai Meteorological Department, TMD, reported 118.8 millimeters of rainfall in Jadeda village within a single morning, a figure that far exceeded seasonal averages. The deluge caused the water level at the Mae Sai Friendship Bridge to surge to 398.31 meters above mean sea level, triggering flash floods that swept through border communities on both the Thai and Myanmar sides. 4 key areas in Mae Sai district were identified as critical flood zones: Sai Lam Joy Community, Ko Sai Village 7, Mai Lung Khan Community, and Muang Dang Community. Residents were instructed to move belongings to higher ground, secure important documents, and assist vulnerable individuals, including the elderly and bedridden, in evacuating to designated shelters. Evacuation centers such as Wat Phrambiharn were activated, and municipal vehicles, including yellow trucks and purple trams, were dispatched to pick up points across the district. Chiang Rai Governor Charan Thongsuk convened an emergency meeting with provincial agencies, ordering the immediate activation of 24-hour flood monitoring centers and the deployment of water pumps to facilitate drainage. The governor emphasized the need to protect vulnerable groups and urged the Chiang Rai Royal Irrigation Office to expedite the release of water from upstream dams and reservoirs to mitigate further flooding. District chiefs and local administrations were tasked with issuing real-time updates and coordinating with rescue teams. The Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, DDPM, also issued alerts via social media and local radio, warning residents to remain vigilant and prepare for further evacuations if rainfall persisted. The flooding extended beyond Thailand's borders, affecting Tachalike, a town in Myanmar directly across from Mae Sai. The Sai River's overflow submerged both sides of the border, disrupting trade and travel. Local businesses in the Sai Lam Joy Market reported extensive damage to inventory and infrastructure, with some vendors forced to abandon their stalls as water levels rose rapidly. While Chiang Rai Airport remained operational, several tourist attractions were closed due to high water levels and seasonal maintenance. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, TAT, issued advisories encouraging travelers to check local conditions before visiting affected areas. Despite the flooding, interprovincial buses and train services continued to operate with minor delays, and air travel to nearby provinces remained largely unaffected. According to the European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts, ECMWF, heavy rainfall was expected to continue through July 28th, with moderate showers persisting into early August. The TMD warned that additional rainfall could exacerbate flooding in already inundated zones across northern and northeastern Thailand, including Nan, Phrae, and Ubon Ratchathani. In the Sai Lam Joy community, 68-year-old Somchai Ratnapong was rescued from his flooded home by volunteers using a makeshift raft. "I've lived here for 40 years," he said, "but I've never seen the river rise this fast. It was like the water had a mind of its own." Local teacher Nak Sufawan described the chaos at her school. "We had to cancel classes and move all the books and computers to the second floor. The children were scared, but we kept them calm and safe." As waters begin to recede in some areas, the focus shifts to recovery and rebuilding. Provincial authorities have pledged financial assistance to affected families and businesses, while NGOs and volunteer groups have begun distributing food, water, and medical supplies. Governor Charan Thongsook stated, "Chiang Rai has faced many challenges, but our people are resilient. We will rebuild stronger, and we will learn from this disaster to better prepare for the future." Residents in several communities in Chiang Rai's Mae Sai district began evacuating to higher ground early on Monday after hours of heavy rainfall caused the Sai River to swell and overflow. The Tambon Mae Sai Municipality announced at 8:21 a.m. that the situation had become critical, with rainfall recorded at 118.8 millimeters. Officials said the water level was expected to rise sharply later in the day due to continued heavy rain upstream, which would increase the river's flow. The municipality also urged residents to evacuate or move belongings to upper floors immediately. Meanwhile, Warriath Kambun, chief of Mae Sai district, said the river began overflowing at 4:20 a.m. He explained that while the flood levees had not yet been breached, water had seeped through leaks and sewer pipes connected to the river. In some areas, water penetrated through decaying large sandbags previously used to reinforce the flood barriers. At 6 a.m., the river overtopped its banks near the Jadeta water station in Myanmar, and by late morning, floodwaters had reached Ban Ko Sai village, Ban Mai Lung village, and Ban Pham Kwai Muin Dang village. The governor of Chiang Rai province convened an urgent meeting with relevant agencies to instruct them to prepare fully for the expected flooding following several days of heavy rainfall. Chiang Rai Governor Charan Thongsook instructed all provincial agencies to closely monitor the water situation and issue timely warnings to the public ahead of potential flash floods or runoffs. Charan stressed that special attention must be given to vulnerable groups, such as children, the elderly, and bedridden patients, ensuring they are prepared for immediate evacuation if necessary. He also urged the public to begin moving valuables to higher ground before floodwaters arrive. The governor requested that the Chiang Rai Royal Irrigation Office expedite the release of water from dams and reservoirs across the province to make room for incoming floodwaters from upstream. District chiefs and local administrations were ordered to establish 24-hour monitoring centers to track the water situation. These centers must be able to report developments to the provincial administration without delay. Additionally, district offices and local bodies were instructed to install water pumps in preparation for effective drainage when flooding occurs. Charan added that the provincial administration would continue to closely monitor the situation and provide urgent assistance to flood victims. The meeting came after Mae Sai, the northernmost district of Chiang Rai, began experiencing flooding on Monday morning due to the Sai River overflowing.
ตอนนี้ระดับน้ำนะครับเพิ่มขึ้นเรื่อยๆนะครับเริ่มล้นตลิ่งล้นกำแพงเข้าไปฝั่งนู้นแล้วนะครับตอนนี้เริ่มล้นกำแพง